I'm going perm. I'm stopping taking travel therapy jobs. And along with that, I'm stopping to create travel therapy content. So this is a big change for me. I have gone perm a bunch in the past. I think the perm thing might not be too shocking. If you've been following me closely, this year has been rough. Like, travel jobs are paying higher than ever, but so is the cost of housing. And for whatever reason, the gaps in between jobs just are not aligning for me. So whereas in the past, I always felt like travel was ultimately more money for me, I don't feel that anymore. I'm taking a perm job where I'm going to be making more money, working only 30 hours a week, 3/10s, like my dream schedule, than I would be if I worked all year in travel jobs where have these unprecedented breaks that I can't accommodate for, and I have to pay to housing. So travel just isn't it for me right now, and you might be feeling the same way. If you do, you're not alone. If you don't feel that way, awesome. Like, I'm happy if you're having a better stride with travel. This year was definitely a lot harder for me, despite the fact that I got to see a lot of awesome places. But ultimately, the biggest thing for me with the travel really came down to the freedom and flexibility. I've always wanted to travel to work as little as possible as a speech pathologist. Like, I literally want to work as little as possible and still have the time and money to travel. And so travel just seemed to align with that. And it's really just, it's not right now for me. All the money I'm saving on jobs that I want to spend on trips, I'm having to put into housing or having to put into my time off in between jobs. So it's just not working out. And I found a job where it's 3/10s a week, so 3 10-hour shifts. And the way they work the schedules, every other week you get 5 days off in a row. And ultimately, that's it. That's like really what I want, is that freedom to have good amount of chunks of time off and just have freedom to travel around your town or take a little weekend getaway, go camping, do something. So I feel like I've really landed in the position of what I ultimately want and what I need. Now, in the past, if you followed me a while, I've done this in the past. I've left travel and taken part-time positions. Oh, with benefits, the job has benefits. I've done this many times in the past. It might not be a shock. What's different this time is I'm not going to post about travel therapy on this channel or any of my other channels. So I've been creating travel therapy content, like how to be a travel therapist, all these things. I've been doing that for 10 years. And honestly, I'm just sick of it. Like, I'm just done. I want to talk about something else. And in a lot of ways, I think that having these channels that I embody being a travel therapist has in some ways inhibited my personal growth, because a lot of how I've grown and evolved, and how I always have, is through writing and introspection and reflection. So the fact that I'm always writing and reflecting on travel therapy has almost kept me in this box of travel therapy. And I'm ready to grow. Like, I've been growing and I want to share my growth, and I don't want to be in this box anymore. So please unfollow me. Don't be frustrated about my content. Please unfollow me, unsubscribe if you're just here for the travel content. What I do want to post more of on these channels, and I don't know how consistent I'll be, is my life, who I am, what I enjoy, my authenticity, my thrift hauls, which I love, my travels that I do by myself or with my dog. That's what I want to spread in the world right now. Yeah, so I am going to stop posting about travel. I'm going to take my travel course essentially kind of offline. It's already closed for new people, but I'm hoping that if you guys are here for the travel content, you'll unsubscribe and not reach out with travel specific questions. Again, I just don't want to be like talking about these things, and I hope you guys, can respect that. So that's like my big kind of crazy news. A lot going on. Thanks. Thank you.